What's going on, guys? It's your boy Charles back with another video from Black and Blue TV. When you guys get a chance, please like, share, and subscribe to the content because I will be coming out with more playoff reviews for this weekend's NFC and AFC championship games, but more so, some exit interviews and also some offseason news. And, for Cowboys fans out there, I know we wish we still were in the playoffs at this point, but, it is what it is at this point. However, there are some offseason wins that we are already attaining, and one of those wins is getting back defensive coordinator Dan Quinn. Apparently, Dan Quinn, took some interviews from the Colts, the Cardinals, and the Broncos, and he just decided that I think Dallas is his home. Now, what does this mean for the Cowboys? It means two things. One, hopefully we can sign back our key defensive players and still have this defense that Dan Quinn has constructed simply because he made this defense dominant over the past couple of seasons. Secondly, Coach Mike McCarthy he said some good things today in the press conference, talking about the evolution of the team. And also, too, praising Dak Prescott, after his injury and dispelling some of the rumors about him, throwing the two interceptions and, people getting on him. And what I liked about that is, he defended his quarterback. And in today's day and age, not a lot of coaches really defend their quarterbacks. They throw them under the bus. They said, "Oh, we got to stop turning the ball over." This, that, and the third. But Coach Mike McCarthy is, sticking to his guns, so to speak, and praising the quarterback and understanding that we can't run the same plays over and over again. He realizes that. And I think that, his comment today about saying that, we're not running Jason Garrett's offense, I think that was a little dig at Jerry Jones and also too Kellen Moore because, got to remember Mike McCarthy is an offensive minded coach, and even though he did win that one Super Bowl with Aaron Rodgers, when you look at his style of offense, it was a lot of quick passes, lots of heavy run, and also to lull that defense to sleep. He would go deep occasionally when he used to have Donald Driver, Greg Jennings, and also Jordy Nelson as well. And I think he's doing the similar formula for the Cowboys. He understands that we have needs that need to be met, especially on the offensive side of the ball, such as offensive tackle, as well as a wide receiver. Yeah, this is my hunch, but I'm just gonna go out and say it. I think the Cowboys are actually going to try to go for some type of receiver in the free agency. Now, depending on the cap space of what we have left, I think that will definitely play a role into it. But I wouldn't be surprised if Dallas tried to acquire DK Metcalf. And here's the reason why. DK Metcalf is a big specimen. He's about 6'3", 6'4". You know, he's fast as hell. Last time I checked, I think he ran like a 4.3, sub 4.2. And, he's a nightmare to defenses. Imagine him, CeeDee Lamb, and Michael Gallup, you know, actually being the trio of receivers. Now, I know some people think, oh, Gallup is a shell of himself, this, that, and the third. But, guys, we have to remember that Gallup is coming off of an ACL injury. And, usually it takes, a guy like a full year to actually get back to where he used to be. Unlike if you're Adrian Peterson, who's a freak of nature, who within 8 months came back off of ACL surgery and was able to rush for over 1,200 yards. But, you know, Michael Gallup is not Adrian Peterson. However, I think that he still can play an intricate role in this offense, once our offense is consistent. But I just wanted to touch on the fact that Dan Quinn is back. You know, the cipher is almost complete. And I think on his way out will be Kellen Moore because, we have to get rid of these Garrett leftovers. I understand that, Kellen Moore, he's a great prodigy, this, that, and the 30 has a great mind. However, we need somebody to hold Dak accountable. We need somebody to actually prepare Dak for these games instead of having this peer-to-peer, friendly relationship because I don't think it really does anything. If anything, it'll probably, make Dak digress a little bit. And, considering Prescott being a little bit older, I think he just turned 30 or is about to turn 30, I think we need a coordinator to really hold him accountable and have him evolve as a player. And I only think the Cowboys are going to go up from this. And, I understand that, as Cowboy fans, we have high expectations and high hopes, but you guys got to look at something this way. when has it been since we've been to the playoffs twice in a row? Back to back years. Yes, we've had first round exits, second round exits, but Mike McCarthy is building a culture of consistency here. And you guys can eviscerate me in the comments. It's perfectly okay. But let's just look at it from a building block standpoint. For the Dallas Cowboys, we had Coach Garrett for all those years and dealt with all this mediocrity. The Tony Romo era, where our offense was good, our defense was just subpar. And of course, the Dez catch was pretty much the irony of Jason Garrett's career and also Tony Romo's career. But I think we're on to something here with having Coach McCarthy back as well as Dan Quinn, because these guys have a chemistry like no other, it seems like. And I think they're on the same page. They do really want to bring a ring back to Dallas. And I think they're going to do so. Now, will it be next year? I don't know. Hopefully it could be the year after that. But I don't know if Mike McCarthy has that much time. However, the Cowboys are stepping in the right direction by, having Dan Quinn back. And I'm curious to see how we are going to fill the rest of those needs on the coaching staff as well as players this offseason via the draft and also free agency. But yeah, guys, definitely give your thoughts and comments on, this video, and I'll be coming out with more as well.